Hey guys, welcome to Test This Tech, and today I went ahead and purchased the Odin 2. This is the old version, it's not the Portal, but man, I love this device. I really feel like this is the device that I've been looking for a long time. For having a device that you can do your retro games, and the fact that GameHub works so well with the Odin 2, it's honestly has made me reconsider getting a Steam Deck. Like, that's how serious of power and how well that this works. So, I mean, when it comes to, PSP, my PS2 games, I haven't been able to test out. I've done minor tests with Switch, but I gotta figure out the emulator stuff. I'm kind of new to that. But as far as for, I mean, it plays everything. it plays everything, and if it doesn't play it, it's to do with the compatibility versus the actual device. But yeah, this Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is so powerful. And not only that it's powerful, it's that the driver support is so solid on this, is that it can still stand next to the newer devices that have come out from AYN, as far as for the new devices they're releasing, and then like INEO, things like that. It's just the driver support specifically with this chip, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It allows where you can do a lot of stuff with it. Play a lot of games with it. This has Wi-Fi 7. Talking a little bit as far as like the ergonomics and stuff. To me, this is the most ergonomic of the devices that I've used so far. The nice thing about it is that, let me kind of get this a little further. There we go. The nice thing about this is that how long the device is, it actually allows it where you can really grip. You can have a pretty solid grip onto it. So like when it comes to my pinky or whatnot, I can have it gripped at the bottom. So I never feel like I'm having to cramp my hands or anything. That was really the biggest issue for me when it comes to the Retroid Pocket 5, is that when it came to, playing your side scrollers and all that stuff, I mean, the device, how the design is perfect. But when it comes to first-person shooters, that's where you're going to have to find like different grips to compensate for that comfortability. And I even bought like the Retroid grip for it, and it worked pretty well, but it was still kind of awkward at the same time. This device is long enough where it still feels really comfortable without having any type of additional grip on this or whatever. So very comfortable device. Analog sticks are okay. They work fine. I do like that they're swappable, so you can swap these out, and there's a bunch of different folks that have designed different analog sticks, the caps, if you will. So I actually ordered some that I'm going to try out because they work fine. But I don't know. I feel like I don't have the grip or the control that I feel like that I would like to have when it comes to the analog sticks. D-pad is solid. D-pad is great. Triggers are good. I feel like, and someone's already kind of commented this on probably a few other videos, when you're pressing the triggers down, it doesn't really respond until it's all the way down. It's not a complete deal breaker. This is upside down. It's not a complete deal breaker, but it is something that's warranted to be noted. But to me, the what I've been testing so far that has really blown my mind here is GameHub. So if you're not familiar with GameHub, essentially what GameHub is, let me get my login stuff here. Essentially what GameHub is, it is, to me, it's an easier version of Winlator. And if you're asking, Jarrell, what does that mean? Essentially, it basically makes it a PC emulator where you can play PC games on your Android device. I know that doesn't necessarily describe specifically what it is, but that's what it does. And I feel like GameHub is a easier way to do that versus Winlator. Winlator, you have more control, and then when it comes to Winlator, you don't have to sign into anything in particular. GameHub, a Chinese company, this is their design or whatnot. So when you sign into your Steam account, you kind of have to give them access to that. But after watching a lot of videos, lot of these YouTube guys have tested it and have used it, feel comfortable, so I decided to do it as well. But again, the comfort, the compatibility with this chipset, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, it's so compatible with drivers that you would need for these older PC games, because I have my Steam account. All these games I purchased from my Steam account, and all these games work, which is crazy. Shout out to Ryan Retro. He has a Excel sheet that breaks down certain games that work great or perfect or not so great, and he has specific drivers for what you have to select. Because when it comes to GameHub, it is not entirely plug and play or just select and go. There are a lot of adjustments that you may have to make for certain games to run. It doesn't mean when a game runs that it doesn't run. That means that your system isn't powerful enough. It just might not have the right driver. So shout out to you, Ron Richard, that Excel sheet. So I was thinking about, I was like, man, like, I wonder if anyone's done this, or maybe I have to do it. And he did over 100 games on that sheet. It's probably just grown by now. So shout out to you. Yeah, so I mean, these games all work. So just to put into perspective here, one thing to be noted before I start this guy up, just so I can show you that it boots up fine, is that this is the Odin 2 Pro. Okay, so this one has 12 gigs of RAM, 250 gigs of storage. I would say, and I should have just waited, I was too freaking impatient and I just bought the Pro. I would say, if you can, save your money, get the max, just because you'll have 512 gigabytes of solid state storage, or the UFS storage. And that way, not only can you use an SD card for your retro games and stuff, but you can also, when your games download with GameHub, because that's the nice thing about GameHub is that you play these games natively. It's not streaming. You're playing the actual native games that are the PC games that are downloaded to your drive. More space, obviously. So I would highly encourage that. Get the max. I'm happy with this. I can, a lot of the games that I tend to play on here, if it's a more popular game, I'm uninstalling a lot of stuff, or if I just want to have a lot of these, these other games that are older and there's less storage, I tend to download a lot of older games, PC games, to play on it. So just to be noted there. It's funny, and these days 512 isn't a whole lot of storage either, but at least you get 16 gigs of RAM, but this is 12 gigs. I feel like this is fine to use. I don't want the video to go any more than 10 minutes. I just want to show you guys a couple of things here. So as far as for Hollow Knight, just to show you an example, I have my Steam account set up here, logged in, and the experience of playing a game on this, that's a PC game, and I know Hollow Knight, it's on other devices as well, consoles, but playing like these older titles, and they look super nice on this screen, it's just really exciting. It's just really exciting. Check download sources. It's funny, this game always boots up, and now when I'm recording, it's not booting up. But this game works super well. I know when it comes to, here we go, for GameHub, I think that one thing I like about this is that for GameHub is that they do multiple, they've been doing a bunch of updates on this service, and they just really been killing it, with that. Which I think is definitely encouraging for me to continue to utilize this service. But so I mean, you probably can't see this, but I mean, it's already, as the loading times are up, it's already 60 frames. Let me lower the audio so I don't get any copyright strikes. But yeah, I mean, it's the frames per second, solid, CPU usage, GPU usage. I love the cloud save feature. I love that it can, if I wanted to go to my PC or go to the device, and if it's a game like this where it's hella difficult, but also as I'm progressing through and I'm not next to my Odin 2, and I want to play on, whatever, see if I have my laptop with me or whatever, I continue the adventure, continue the game. So, but yeah, I mean, this runs solid. There's really no delay. It's just really insane being able to play, Windows game, just being able to play my Steam games, you know. So, for example, like on Friday, I bought a bunch of Steam games. I bought the Tetris Connected because I love the soundtrack with it. But I purchased Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain actually works on here as well. So I'll probably do a separate video of I'll probably do a separate video of kind of playing those games through. But this is really impressive stuff. So yeah, just wanted to share this again. Odin 2, I think it's fantastic. It's a great time to get it right now too. I know they're coming out with the Odin 3, the Conquer Pocket Fit. There's always devices that are always coming out. But when it comes to handheld that you want to play retro games and you want to do some of this, newer stuff as well, I think this is a solid choice. So anyway, test this tech. I'll catch you guys next video. Thanks a lot.